What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? I've been putting niggas on in the city. Ain't nobody in the city fucking with me. If you think the shit sweet, come and get it. Keep a bad bitch in the foreign, nigga, you know we with it. I don't know about you, I'm going hard though. Bad bitch looking for me like I'm Waldo. Bitch blow me up, make me turn my phone off. Niggas play the general till they see the general go off. Niggas say I fuck that bitch until I fuck that bitch, I said it. Once you spark the beef, it ain't no peace, so all you niggas can get it. Bitch, I'm from the south, so watch your mouth, the bodies drop, I did it. Put the city on my back, you know the general stepping with it. What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about?
Bertha, big body, she empty the shit. He like I'm naughty, sitting the baddest bitch. Pussy got it got the tightest grip. My money heavy, it broke the money clip. Brooklyn Bree, you know I'm coming and I'm ready. Cut these bitches up, boom, confetti. He eat the pussy up, I call that nigga Yeti. Daddy up, I feel it in my belly. They wanna lick it and can't, so they say my name. Time is pressure, I can feel no pain. Ride digger, Remy, Foxy, that's my aim. It's sin, bitch, and I don't fuck with lames.
What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? What they talking about, nigga? What they talking about? Boy Smoove, the General 10. And you are now live with me on the show called Let's Talk About It. So let's talk about it. OG Stick Hard in the building. You already know what it is. What's happening, OG?
What's up with it, y'all? How y'all doing?
You already know, man. Shit, we in this motherfucker, man. So look, I got an interesting topic for y'all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna be sitting here, you know, a lot of people not gonna like it, a lot of people gonna like it. A lot of people not gonna listen, a lot of people gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to get y'all input, like real live input. Are we able to add people in on the video?
Oh yeah, I can invite anybody.
Okay, bet. So if you want to tap in on this subject, you know what I'm saying, we give you a cool couple of minutes, you know what I'm saying, we can chop it up and we can move on, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, but look, real shit, check us out. So right now, the topic of today is entertainment. Now, the entertainment that we have now, such as anything in movies, anything in music, anything like that, is that the definition of our culture now? And if so, are we representing ourselves right? I'm just keeping it buck. I just want to know. So let's talk about it. I feel that that's a deep subject. You know what I'm saying? Me being an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Also, OG being an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? It's a deep subject that we'd be able to talk about and bring more alive to, you know, understanding in a sense. That's the whole thing about it. We have to have understanding in order to be able to lead, to follow, or for us to even function. Because we have to understand how we're supposed to function. So, you know what I'm saying? So how I'm looking at it is like this. Is entertainment, OG, is entertainment today what defines our culture now? Do you think that?
I think entertainment, since the beginning of time, has told the story about the things that were going on in our community. Mm-hmm. You think about the things that's going on in California in particular.
Right.
Gang banging and all that stuff. All that was going on way before rap.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The rappers just told the story.
Absolutely.
About what was going on.
Absolutely.
A lot of people didn't believe that it was really like that in Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until
they
the
thought
rappers,
it was Hollywood.
told the story about what was really going on in the LA streets.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? In the streets of California. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Dope was already being sold.
Absolutely.
Niggas was already banging. You know what I'm saying? Pimping was
automatically going on.
You know what I'm saying? These are things that was going. These are things that we was.
It was always happening.
The rapper was always supposed to be like a person in the community, somewhere like a community reporter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's telling a story of what's going on in the hood. We're not creating the narratives in the hood. We was telling the story of what was going on in the hood.
Now, that was then. What about now?
I believe that we as a people still have to take full accountability for our actions, because life is bigger than music.
Absolutely.
Life is bigger than music. I can't go and murder somebody and be like, nigga, I was listening to this and that and think that that's gonna get me out of a situation.
Right. Nah, I mean, and that's understandable. See, I feel that
they gonna hold me accountable. They gonna be like, you chose to do that.
Oh, that nigga got me from my
You made a wrong decision. You made a bad decision, and because of your decisions that you made, now you face it. Now you're gonna have to be held accountable and do this time. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no talking your way out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just believe that music, people can be influenced by music, but music originally was the story of the things that were going on out there in the community.
Right. So, okay, so you have these, I call it slut rap. You got that. You got, you know, this goofy shit going on in rap.
When you think about the slut rap, who is rapping the slut rap? These are strippers. They telling their story. Okay. These are people that are telling their stories. And one stripper seen another stripper win. And guess what? That just motivated another stripper, and another stripper, and another stripper.
What about the ones that aren't strippers?
The ones that aren't strippers, they don't have to be influenced. They could tell their story in a way they could tell their story. Like there's successful people, women in hip hop, that then have to show their body or have a ratchet story to tell. Look at Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Look at Queen Latifah's career is so striped. It's like she's like the Oprah Winfrey of rap.
No, facts.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
UNITY, you gotta let them know.
Who you calling a bitch?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when you're the good guy, you could play a girl. You could play a role like Cleo.
Oh my God, that was the most fantastic.
You know what I'm saying? When you're the good guy, now you can play the role as Cleo.
Right.
And turn into an animal, because we had to see that side from her.
I feel that, like, even with films, you know, there's a lot of shit in films. We see that all the time. And I feel that this is where the household has to take place and understanding the knowledge.
Yes.
If you want your child to watch Menace to Society, explain to your child what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, you gotta narrate the story.
A child will see that shit, you feel me? It'd be like, oh nigga, I got to be all that.
And trust and believe, Menace to Society was glorified in my time.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you know how many old dogs was walking around in our community?
Man.
There's some old dogs in this community, man. And old dog niggas was problems out here.
Yeah.
There's some old dogs in this community, nigga.
Absolutely. But see, the thing is that, but did anybody explain the struggle of why it had to be? You feel me, of the story? Because I feel that without teaching, the wrong perception is going to be automatically
I think that it was just so new to everybody at the time that nobody knew exactly how much gangbanging and all that shit could influence the whole fucking country.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're banging in New York now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that was unheard of.
Right.
New York niggas, the niggas who put one leg up and shit. You know what I mean? The lyrical niggas, hip hop, the Mecca.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like now they got blue rags, they red rags. Like the influence of gang culture was never even perceived to be looked like it's gonna be this big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who knew? Who knew?
That shit expanded worldwide.
Who knew that gang culture?
You got
could be
gangs
this
in
big?
countries that nigga you don't even know about. You got niggas over there banging. You got niggas in Africa banging.
But it just goes to tell the truth is that the streets is very active.
Very much so. But that's why I asked, do you feel that it could be an influence? And is it being represented the right way?
I believe it is an influence, but I believe that we still have to be held accountable because it's like nigga watching a movie.
Right.
What's more impactful, watching somebody kill something, or hearing about a nigga killing something? Watching.
Yep.
I can see how they do it.
Yep.
Man, I can see how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we could blame this shit on a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We could blame it on not having a dad. We could blame it on a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, when your name is on that paperwork,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to go before the state or whatever state it says your name is attached to that paperwork. Your name is gonna be on that paperwork versus the state.
Not the hood.
Not the hood. Not Snoop Dogg. Not nigga, they don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Oh, I listen to Brother Lynch, nigga. The baby killer, nigga.
Right.
Nigga, they don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga.
Man.
You already got your skin color against you already, nigga. They already looking at you like
you got a strike against you.
Public enemy, nigga.
But okay. So it's safe to say, in them situations, like these films are to tell a story. These songs are to tell a story.
We gotta depict what's real and what's not.
There. That's what I wanted to hear.
Why the black culture gotta be like? We gotta make something so real,
Right.
that nigga, that if you're not living this way or you're not moving this certain type of way, then nigga, we can't motherfucking support it because it's not real enough. There's science fiction books.
Absolutely.
There's fiction books.
Right.
You don't see white people out here, even the mobsters out here telling on themselves and nothing. You don't see them out here making movies telling on themselves.
Telling on themselves. Snitching. Dry snitching.
No. You gotta create something that's gonna be some real content.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta create some content. Use your brain. We're fucking geniuses. We're dope.
Period.
Be dope.
Period.
Be smart, nigga. Like shit, nigga. Why would you put yourself in a position where you can incriminate yourself? Because you trying to be real. You trying to be really locked up.
But see, that's what
shit.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to be really locked the fuck up.
You trying to be really locked the fuck up, yeah. Hey, OG, turn my mic down a little bit.
Oh, I got it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you really gonna be really locked the fuck up, really by yourself and really stuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. Niggas I feel that a lot of people, let's not just say African Americans or brothers, you know what I'm saying, the niggas or anything of that nature. I feel like we in the black community, we just put so much pressure on these artists. Like, oh, nigga, you gotta live that life. You gotta be this, bro.
you gotta be that. You gotta be
let that
this.
motherfucker grow up.
Nigga, let this nigga make his money. It's a motherfucker. This is entertainment, nigga. I thought this was the entertainment business.
Do you feel me?
Entertain then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I get what motherfuckers is talking about when we talking about words and the impact of words and the power of words. When we speak in death, when we could be speaking life. You think about when we was young and what the type of music was before hip hop even became popular. It was nothing but love.
Love.
Nothing but love.
That's it.
You cleaning your mama house, all you hear is nothing but love.
Nothing but love. That's it.
Nothing but love.
And that's the thing about it. I think that's the problem right now, man, in life. I think the love is gone in a lot of it.
Yeah, we speaking so much hate in the air. We speaking so much anger,
Negativity.
so much struggle.
So much, yeah.
So much pain is in this music. And it gets you in a it can pull you down. There's different type of music for different type of situations. Like you listen to music when you want to make some money. There's type of music that you listen to when you want to make some money.
Facts. That's big facts.
There's music that can motivate you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that goes back to the individual.
That's it.
The type of music that you want to listen to is up to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch a scary movie, you can watch a scary movie. You want to watch some motivation, some motherfucking you want to watch some informational movie.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's up to you too. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, what we feed our minds is a reflection of our upbringing.
It's what we feed ourselves. Yep, it's what we feed our minds. We have the power to inject. We have the power to give or not give it. You know something. You know what I'm saying? And when we giving certain things energy, you know what I'm saying, or giving we giving certain negatives power over us. It's like it's another excuse.
And that's how I look at it too. I feel that, a lot of things come my way, and my response is literally silence. I really don't have nothing to say about negativity when people come at me with it, because it's like, look, if we can't talk, then I can't do. You the only one with the problem.
When you think about like what we've been through as a race,
Yeah, as a race, as
just
people.
being black alone,
Yeah,
it's a struggle.
it's a struggle.
You know what I'm saying? Being black alone is a hard motherfucking fight, and then you add on the extra shit that we add on to
The
it.
extra pressures of trying to go through an everyday lifestyle of survival, of trying to be able to go to work, have a good day at work.
Once a nigga realize that how many shortcuts that you gotta stop taking, and actually just work hard for your shit. Like there's nothing wrong with working hard for your shit.
Absolutely.
And anything that you do, whether even if you just an artist, you still gotta work hard for your shit.
You have to. See, I feel that, working hard is like a phrase that kind of like, I don't know, does something to people. Because when it comes down to, because I be seeing, the statistical rating of who's willing and who's not willing. You know what I mean? Of, working hard.
Yeah.
And, it's not a good ratio standpoint. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's more so up on the down end. It's like we really have to, as a people, understand there is no shortcuts in life.
A lot of us are hustlers, and we just want to make money and be like, nigga, fuck the motherfucking middleman type shit. But nigga, ain't nothing wrong with still having a job.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with no guaranteed money.
Nah, hell no.
Ain't nothing wrong with no motherfucking guaranteed money.
You gotta have a guaranteed bag, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with no guaranteed money.
If you
I will hustle and take some guaranteed money.
Absolutely.
All day.
Absolutely.
Because the hustle can fluctuate, you know what I'm saying?
It can.
It can fluctuate. You have good days.
And you got your
You
bag.
have bad days, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that job,
You got that bag still.
the job is a guaranteed motherfucking amount of money.
See, and that's
As long as I show
another
up.
thing that I feel that you know, with our community, we don't press that issue of, no, go get you a job.
Yeah,
you can
ain't
still
nothing
get your
wrong
grind on,
with,
but
no, I think like it.
don't make your grind your main
The
thing.
music did have influence on taking people out of the workplace.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that.
That's when you think about, they try to shame the workers.
Right.
I won't have a 9 to 5. This, that, fucking 9 to 5. This, that, or this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking it like it's a bad thing to have a job, and I understand where this mentality comes from too. And shit, when we think about how far we come, talk about slavery and shit like that.
Yeah.
You think about even people thinking that black people don't even work hard.
And that's the thing.
That's a
about
lot
it.
of things that's like a rumor that floats around in the workplace in Arizona right now and shit. It's quiet as it's kept. You know what I'm saying? The black men don't work hard, supposedly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
well, I mean, and I agree with you. I feel that is the perception.
that's it. That is the perception.
You know, and I feel
we
that
can't work in the sun.
And that goes back to the initial question of that goes back to the initial question of, is the entertainment the influence or the base of our culture now, of like what defines us as a people?
What defines us as a whole, as a people?
Yeah, because see, like you said, it's okay for little homie Bob to be working. You know, if little Billy if he don't bang, nigga, he ain't no killer, he ain't no dope dealer, nigga. That nigga rather go to school and own some shit. Nigga, let that nigga do him. Don't cross him out, nigga. That don't make sense.
Make him what an L7.
Make him an L7 in the hood. Now he want to go against you. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't getting down with what you getting down with.
Ain't nothing wrong with doing what you do and being yourself, man.
Got you.
I wouldn't want to force nobody to be outside of their element. That's how people get caught up in situations. See,
yeah,
you don't put a motherfucker in a situation that he ain't built for or he don't do. It's like, I don't jack. So, nigga, I'm not gonna be out here trying to be pulling no motherfucking licks, nigga, with nobody, nigga, because I don't jack.
Right.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there is a jack squad. That's what, you know what I'm saying? There's people that do that shit. But nigga, I'm just saying that I'm using that as an example. That's probably a bad example because you know what I'm saying?
But
you know what I'm saying? But
that's
just
real
saying,
shit though.
You don't want to put yourself in situations and shit that you don't do. If you don't hustle, then nigga, go get a job. There ain't nothing wrong with getting a job and working hard for your shit, because even hustling is a hard job.
It is.
Motherfuckers don't realize that hustling is a hard job.
It's definitely hard, especially today.
Nigga, you gotta always have it.
Always.
You gotta. The store must be open. That means that nigga, you are making money all the time. That means you have clientele. You gotta find them. You gotta go find clientele. You gotta go find motherfuckers.
You're a bona fide salesman.
With you. You know what I'm saying? But and without clientele and anything, nigga, you're not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So the hustle shit is, even starting your business is just like hustling. Right. You need clientele. You selling food, you need somebody to come buy this food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, real shit. And that's the thing about it. Like, people don't understand that when it comes down to, like you said, everything's a hustle. Period. So let's get that first and foremost. The term hustle is not a negative term.
It's not a negative term.
See, this is where knowledge comes into play.
We
hustle.
Money.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody hustle different, and there's a million ways to make money.
That's it. There's a million ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? You just have to choose which road you want to go down.
Yeah, which road how you want to make money.
And the thing about it is that we cannot allow certain things to define us. We have to be able to be versatile when it comes to life, because they have gates that they don't let us in it. But if we act apart. See, but hold on.
We don't need their gates.
But we don't. But no, that's what I'm saying.
We can create our own gates.
Exactly. That's where I was going to go to. I said, but you know, but for where I was getting ready to go to with that is exactly what you said. If we learn the scheme of how they build that again, over again, because see, our forefathers and people before know the knowledge. We don't. A lot of us don't, because it's not taught of us to read the book that'll get you the knowledge that you need. You dig what I'm saying? So therefore, it's always you're gonna always have to infiltrate.
Missing as a black community right now.
What's that?
The infrastructure is got weakened, and I'll tell you how it was pointed out. COVID showed how bad the infrastructure of the black community is. We didn't have no water.
Nothing.
We don't have no warehouses full of water.
Nope.
We don't have no warehouses full of toilet paper.
Nope.
And if they decide to take their jobs away from you, you can't work.
You can't work.
There's no black workforce.
There you go. We don't have any legs to stand on.
The black workforce is needed.
Absolutely. But see, that's what I'm saying.
That's what's missing.
But
all these entertainers, all these dope ass niggas got all this damn money. But they're forgetting to bring this shit back to create jobs.
To create opportunity.
To create a black workforce, because the black workforce is needed just in case they can't hire you no more.
Exactly. You got to be able to go somewhere. You got to be able to do something.
When they can take their motherfucking money away from you. Oh, and niggas a shortage on water.
Right.
There's a shortage on toilet paper, but now we got to make sure our people straight first, and then we could divvy in with whatever we got left. For
right. As they do.
See,
us.
we can't be in a vulnerable position like that.
No.
And
you're absolutely correct. That's the thing but the one thing that's missing with all of that is the unity. So one thing that's missing.
Yes,
that's the one thing that's missing with all of that is the unity.
The unity is gonna create the money to build the infrastructure.
That's it. But if we don't have
because the money's already there.
But see, there's always one nigga. It's always one motherfucker.
The money is actually there. We already have the star power and enough money to do it.
But it's gonna be
everything that was destroyed.
But this is where the problem. Where does it always happen, bro? Every time we see something coming together, we put something coming together.
I think the brothers with the money don't even know what to do with the money because they are so busy getting the money. They don't have time to even think about what the fuck they gonna actually do with this amount of money.
And they can't
so
trust
that's why
them.
they have advisors. They have all these people in their ear about this or that or this. Donate to this people. Donate to why you donating to these people when you could just like LeBron did. LeBron created a school. Why would I keep on donating with something when I could create something?
Just get something. Get a school.
But if we could get all these dope ass motherfuckers, all these dope ass people to donate a small amount of money.
Yeah.
And one big ass spot, create a workforce like the black supermarket.
That would be lit.
Just think about how much food stamps that black people spend. What if we could get that recycled back into the black community? Food stamps alone. Just the food stamps alone. Get that recycled back into the black community. You know what I'm saying? Quit going to Fry's. Quit going to everybody else's store and putting it in their pocket so they could put it in their community. Meanwhile, we staying in the ghetto. Because the ghetto don't ever get better.
Right.
Make the ghetto look like the motherfucking, like Scottsdale or something. See, when you got a black supermarket, then you have farms. Then you have warehouses. Then you have truckers.
Right.
And you have people who actually work in the motherfucking supermarket. Inventory. That creates a black workforce. That creates jobs all across the country. Just imagine in every black community, there was a black grocery store to go to, a black supermarket.
Right.
To go into and spend your money. That will rebuild the whole motherfucking the infrastructure, the workforce. Once the workforce comes back, you talk about a culture that's living in poverty. Poverty creates crime. Did you notice that when Trump gave that money to everybody and everybody was masked up in every store?
He was happy.
Nobody robbed nothing.
Nope.
Money stops crime.
They don't allow us to get paid, and that's how
Money
much
stops crime.
Mm-hmm.
People only take poverty creates crime. With poverty, there's a nigga willing to take a chance.
Facts. Facts.
Poverty creates crime. All these motherfuckers in COVID, nigga, we allowed them. Nigga, I wore a motherfucking ski mask in the store to see if they was gonna make me take it off. Just to see.
Right.
I was time testing.
Yeah.
They gonna have to take me, they gonna have to tell me I can't wear this motherfucker. I wore the ski mask in the motherfucking store just to see if they gonna make me take it off during COVID. They did not make me take it off. And that just made me realize even more. See, we're not people out here trying to create problems.
Right.
We just trying to survive like everybody else.
Very much so. Very much so.
As long as we good, everybody else good. But nigga, if it get a little big, it get a little hectic around here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It get a little hectic, you know what I'm saying? We gonna have to take a chance.
Very much so. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you're absolutely correct with that. I feel though also the division comes into play. Yeah, we got comments. Shout out to Nevada, Connor.
We got comments like a motherfucker.
Nevada,
okay.
what's happening? Who else on here? What's up, sis? I see you.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, Lana?
Yes,
What's
you can.
happening?
Yes, you
Miss Sim
can.
was watching, okay?
Yes, you can do that. You can do that, sir. That's love. That's love.
My son. Oh, shit.
Big cuzzo. Foes, what's good? What's goody? What's goody? Oh, God. Trials and tribulations come with being black. Yes, they do. But a positive work ethic gonna lead you to success.
Absolutely.
A positive work ethic.
Absolutely.
When you say ethic, that's that consistent. That's that shit that's built into you when we talk about an ethic. Cause you sometimes this work shit ain't built into everybody, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta build it into yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like gotta build into yourself. Even in your own business, you gotta work hard and then a motherfucker for your own businesses to survive. How much money do you gotta that you gotta keep spending before you even make a dollar?
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, and that's the thing. So we have to learn how to recycle. We have to learn how to keep it in the community. We have to also learn about unity for us to do that. But what we're getting ready to get into right now, we're finna go ahead and get into this music video. You got the clip?
Yep, I got you right now, bro.
All right, this is my boy Vonnie G. Shout out to Vonnie G, man. You know what I'm saying? He sent in this video, man. This is it called Flex. You dig what I'm talking about, man? Make sure y'all tap in. We'll be right back after this music video.
Yes, sir.
Hello, what up? Just catch a nigga slipping? Oh, this nigga's gonna call slipping? Who this nigga Samson? Hey, dog, Samson got caught slipping. He said that nigga Mean Gene with the green. That's the Reggie nigga. Told you. He gonna try to deny it too much. That's the nigga that was selling that spray. Yeah, we finna come get him. Yeah, say less.
Damn, birdie. Flex. We gon' flex. We gon' flex. We gon' flex. Bossed up, we count checks. We gon' flex. We gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. We gon' flex. We gon' flex. Bossed up, we count checks. We gon' flex. We gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. We gon' flex. We up next. flex, we up next, we gon' flex, we up next, we gon' flex, we up next, we gon' flex, we gon' flex. Boss up, we count checks, we gon' flex, we gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. I'm on their ass for real. My partner them tell me to chill. They know how I get when I'm ready to drill. I'm walking up slowly, confirming the kill. I came from the place where the envy is real. I'm owning like 8 and I'm towing the steel. My uncle said bustin', I ain't even question that. Up in that Ruger and empty the clip. I know that these bitches ain't really about shit. I'm all about cash, trying to find me a flip. I've been on that block in the belt here lit. Who you think that they callin' when it's time to slide? But niggas be thinking they trying to collide. So this how I flex on a nigga. I got me to drop on his favorite bitch. She giving me top in that nigga with it. She giving me cash while I do the dash. I ain't even gotta cuddle with the bitch. I'm just undressing your bitch like a doll. Pick her up and then we fuck on the wall. Niggas pussy, yeah, they missing their balls. Might stumble, but I'm never gon' fall. I really came up from the mud. Middle finger, raise it up to the judge. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Bossed up, we count checks. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Bossed up, we count checks. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. We gon' flex.
Got your screwdriver and shit. What? Ain't nothing in the right spot, shit, a mask. Smell like goat ass. What the fuck was wrong with my shit? God damn.
G.
Oh, no, my day getting worse. What the fuck, shit?
Oh, G, don't make this hard on yourself, G.
Got away, motherfuckers. Oh, you must be Gene. You must be his gray-haired ass partner.
Barney, we over here, bro. I done got this nigga, bro.
G, I know you know somebody that can step on a whole lot of Reggie. A whole lot.
Man, back in the day, you know, I was mean green Gene, maybe, but no, I'm clean now, man.
Nigga, you ain't clean.
No, I just do jokes.
Mean green, man. You know they got there with the da-da-da-da. Come on, brother.
I don't know nothing, man. I'm trying to be clean, man. So if y'all excuse me, get back to work.
You said, nah, it's not finna happen like that, brother. My brother had a question.
Dog, who can step on all that Reggie?
I told you, man, I'm motherfucking clean, man.
Nah, I ain't finna play with you, brother. Mr. Mean Green, who got Christmas Reggie?
So you gonna kill the nigga that can step on all of
Brother, do you want some too?
You on your own. So sad.
Listen, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Guns, 2 chains, all right.
Come on.
Flex, we up next. We gon' 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 flex, we gon' flex. Boss up, we count checks. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. I've been the boss and I'm cutting the check. Running it up, keep my foot on their necks. If I hit a pop, it's 100 on deck. All of my life I've been seen as a threat. I get to the paper, these niggas upset. Just give me a sec, I've been meaning to flex. I walk in the gym and you know I got next. Like Jason Terry, they call me the jet. Chasing this money ain't breaking a sweat. Most of you niggas still living in debt. Racks in my pockets, I hop in the vet. Buy out the bar and I did it to flex. I got a new bitch, don't fuck with my ex. She on my wood, just look at the text. Give me the mic and I'm one in the best. I'm killing these niggas, I lay them to rest. I've been the problem you don't wanna test. If you wanna try it, then you be my guest. They stomach and knots, now it's hard to digest. Look at their face, you can see that they stress. My diamonds be flicking, just look at my chest. Look at the drip, now I'm leaving a mess. They playing checkers, but I'm playing chess. These niggas is rookies and I've been a vet. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Boss up, we count checks. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Boss up, we count checks. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Run it up, we up next. We gon' flex, 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 we gon' flex. Boss up, we count checks. We gon' flex, we gon' flex. Run it up, we up next.
Right, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. That was Vonnie G with We Gon' Flex. Appreciate that, man, very much, man. That's just a banger for sure, for sure. All right, now, if you didn't catch us in the beginning, we was talking about topics. So you know this the show. Let's talk about it. So we gonna talk about it. So let's talk about it.
Said, just
You know what I'm
imagine
saying?
that every grocery store didn't care who they hired.
Who said that?
They hire
Oh, that was
White.
Nevada.
Was best. They hire who was best for the job. That's what he's trying to say.
Right.
Yep. They do hire who's best for the job.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, when you have a shortage of money, when you have shortage on food, you have shortage on all these things, eventually you're going to have to start to look like, hold up, there's only certain amount of people I can take care of.
Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna go.
You don't want to get to a point where you so vulnerable, we're so vulnerable, that if they take us, that they take their jobs, they take these niggas off the football field.
Yep.
They take niggas off the basketball court.
Mm-hmm.
They take niggas off the stage.
Yep. What we got?
How the fuck is we gonna make some money now? Now it's total chaos.
Exactly. You gotta have smart understanding of how to move the money and do them thing with the money, but we gotta have
Rich brothers right now.
Yep.
There's enough money to build the infrastructure, rebuild the infrastructure. You think about how strong the black community was back in the days, and it was because of the black workforce, the black jobs that they had, and that supermarket is just one big ass industry.
right.
Think about hospitals. How many black people, how many black women alone
Right.
is in the medical industry?
Right. Not yeah, in the medical industry.
Where's the black hospitals? We need these black hospitals. You know what I'm saying?
But see, all this is
Because
the thing.
we got so many people that's involved in that field.
Right. But we gotta have people that's gonna be willing to get out here and do it because they have that.
The people there's people that got this. The people that the money's there.
But they won't go get it.
And the thing is, like, they will even the state will the country, the United States will fund something like that, like
Yes.
a black hospital. You can get money for
Absolutely.
that.
They gonna give you some money.
You can get money for that if you know what the hell you're doing.
But we ain't gonna need that money because we're gonna do what we're supposed to do. Because see, that's what I'm saying. If we let the United States get any type of here, we give you something.
Oh yeah, then they running it.
Yeah, they got to have a control piece. They got to not let us do it for us like that.
Yeah, well, they got enough money to do it themselves. It's just, I don't even think that people even think like that. I don't even think they're even thinking about
No,
creating a
that's what I'm
workforce.
saying.
They're like that. Everybody's thinking like, oh, I need to go get a job from somebody instead of I need to create some jobs for people.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. And also, by the way, this show today is brought to you by Real Riders on the radio. Also, Blacksmith Moving. You get you a solid move every time. Just tap in. You get the truck. We load it up. Hey, man, make sure y'all tap in. For sure, for sure. But like you were saying, though, absolutely. That's exactly where nobody's thinking about doing that. Nobody has that business mind frame of looking at the bigger picture instead of just self. And that's the problem. Everybody's looking out for self. And that's cool. You got to look out for yourself because if you don't, you ain't going to have shit to give. But the thing is that don't forget to give
You don't
the
realize
fruits of your, the knowledge.
How much wealth they would create alone by just building a workforce.
Bro.
Do you understand how much
Bro.
richer they're gonna be?
The hood will no longer be known as the hood.
Do they understand? LeBron James them. Just imagine all these dope ass Jordan, LeBron,
Magic Johnson.
Magic,
That nigga's rich as fuck.
all these dope ass entertainers,
Yeah.
motherfucking Puff Daddy, all these motherfuckers with
Yeah.
the money. Put their money together. Just put a small portion in a pot and just invest into a franchise like a supermarket. Invest into a black hospitals. Put a black hospital in every state.
But see, and that's
Put a black supermarket in every state.
why do you think they won't let it? I don't. Is it because they won't let us do it, or is it because we just not trying? I mean,
I
because
don't
I'm
think
like,
they
damn,
thought
you
of
can't.
doing it. I don't think nobody's thinking like that.
Bro,
I
honestly,
think
I can't run with that because
I
I
think
feel that
we-
all
we-
these black
we-
people that done came across all this money, bro, and they ain't never thought about doing something like that.
Well, we had it and it got destroyed, but then we can't keep on crying about
Right, fuck the
what
milk.
they already destroyed because we got to rebuild it.
Right.
So now that these brothers are able to have this amount of money, look at Jalen Brown.
Right.
Brother just got $300 million.
Paid.
$300 million. How much do you think it costs to even build a fucking supermarket? Less than $1 million.
Less than $1 million for sure. If you got the resources,
Less than $1 million.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But then that would take us to have gardens. That would take us to
Yes.
have our own.
Yes, that creates more jobs because we gotta have people working at the farm.
But see the thing about now, this is
Now it needs to trucking.
where we gonna
Because
farm?
we gotta get the truck, the food, to get the shit transported to the warehouse.
Somebody
the warehouse
got it.
because we need to store it somewhere.
Somebody got a truck.
So you create a whole workforce.
Whole fleet.
Now we got trucks. We got brothers. We got brothers that's truckers all day. They'll drive trucks. So I know a lot of brothers that drive the trucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Create the workforce. They go pick up their groceries. They go pull up with the trucks. You know what I'm saying? It's just all this stuff needs to be created because without this stuff, we are vulnerable. And COVID proved and showed us that we are vulnerable. We have no warehouses full of water. We have no supplies. The Mexicans weren't worried about supplies.
No, them niggas straight.
Chinamen wasn't worried about no damn supplies.
Nigga got stole.
Arabian wasn't worried about no damn supplies.
That nigga provide all the food.
Who didn't have no supplies?
We didn't. We over here.
Who don't have the warehouses?
We don't.
They gotta fix that.
They got to. And see, and that's what we have to do as a people. This is what the show Let's Talk About is all about. We get deep into these topics so that way people can understand that some real deep shit that we need to really be focused on versus hating on one another or hating the situation for somebody else or hating anything or letting stupid shit get to life. You know what I'm saying? We need to focus on this. Fuck all the bullshit. This is what keeps us divided. But this knowledge that you gain from Let's Talk About It is what's going to keep you growing. And that's what we about here. We all about spreading unity and knowledge and make peace.
Growth. Because
You know
we
what
could
I'm
learn
saying?
from everything that we've been through.
Everything. You know? Everybody
From
has some pieces of lessons.
From the beginning of time to how we even there's a lot of stories of how we even got here. Some of the shit.
Yeah. That's a whole nother deep.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Just slavery alone, how we survived through that.
Yeah.
The civil rights times, how we survived through that.
Yeah.
And even through the self-destruction.
The 80s, yeah.
How we survived through that.
Yeah. 80s,
So, you know what I'm
90s.
saying? It is sad to see other states going backwards.
Right.
Because we survived through it. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to see some states going backwards where the youth is killing each other.
And that's what I'm saying. Where this is why I feel that the influences of things need to be, if you're gonna allow it to be heard, it must come with a teaching.
I think it's just disrespectful now. It's just the way that these young artists is coming it's just so disrespectful.
Very much so. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, I don't know.
Cause I ain't never heard nobody ever like nigga like I come from an era of banging nigga, but I ain't never said like no shit like nigga we smoking your dead homie and shit like that. Like that shit is crazy.
This shit is crazy, my nigga. These niggas
like,
is real
that
disrespectful,
shit is
bro.
Like,
to a point where you like, damn, what the fuck do you
that's
do?
That's a level of disrespect. Like how do you take that?
Yeah, like
nigga,
what do you do with that?
Oh, we
like,
smoking your brother, nigga. Like nigga, what?
Like,
so I just think that we got to get to a level where we respecting each other enough to be not so disrespectful to a point that you can't take it back. Because if you get to a point where you can't take it back, and you put a nigga at a point of no return.
So it's no levels of limitation and I mean the game has gotten to a point where there is no respect.
These is young kids. These is young cats. You gotta think of how young these cats is. These is niggas that feel like they gotta prove something. Motherfucking disrespect them in front of a crowd. Now they got social media, everybody seeing it, key and laughing and shit. Oh shit, nigga, did you hear what he said? Now you gotta go to school the next day.
Oh, ain't no bottle opener.
Bottle opener? No, I don't know how to open those either.
I don't either, not like that. Like
My
they be
homeboy
doing.
be popping them with
Yeah,
a lighter
I don't
and
do
shit.
that
I don't know how to do that.
Well, we just gonna let that stay right there for a minute. But
Shit,
nah,
you can have some of this though.
that's cool.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? The green Nikes with your guy, man.
Man. I'm definitely gonna get down with it. But nah, like like we saying though, it's a lot of things that we not keen to or teaching the younger generation.
Yeah.
To be keen to.
One thing that I could teach a young person and shit that I'm still even working on with myself right now, still at age 44, is patience. You know what I'm saying and shit, because you have to be patient with yourself. Because if you don't allow yourself to have the patience that you need for yourself, you could self-destruct. You don't want to put yourself on the road, on the path of self-destruction. Right. When they say self-destruction, that means like, nigga, you're literally a walking time bomb. Walk around with all kinds of different shit that we holding in and shit.
Can't do that.
And you walk around and shit with all this anger and animosity and pain.
I feel that, Pac said it best when he said, we got to learn to see each other as brothers instead of two distant strangers.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, because it's factual. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers will see another brother down and out, like really sick outside, and don't really give two shits to help him.
But I think that we don't have no patience for ourselves.
And I use that for
you
example.
Look at it like this. We have patience for the white people. Like, we know how to deal with them. You have patience with the Chinaman. You have patience with the Mexican. But with ourselves, it's like, nigga,
I think it's because
it's like a loose cannon, nigga.
But you know what? I think it's
this nigga talking to. This nigga think I'm a game, nigga. This ain't no motherfucking game. Like, I don't know. We get fed up with each other a lot. Yeah, we get
faster than what we do.
We don't
with
have
other
the
people.
amount of patience that we should with our brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Like we should. You know what I'm saying? A lack of patience for each other and shit. Even patience with with some of these young niggas and shit, knowing that they haven't even lived long enough.
Yeah.
To, you know what I'm saying, to know better, but you know what I'm saying, still being able to have the patience is still motherfucking try to deal with his anger or
sort out his problem,
wrestle with his compassion in a certain type of way. Because the young niggas be compassionate. I was young before. That's what a lot of the OGs need to quit doing, is forgetting when you was that age. And remember how it felt to be a young nigga, and hear out these young niggas and let them speak for them and tell you, you know what I'm saying, how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we just go off of how we feel, but we ain't hearing how they feeling and shit. And that's like a form of neglect in some form of way and shit. And now they feel like they can't open up and
it's emotional neglect.
Yeah, they can't open up and talk to the OG like I need to talk to him, because he ain't gonna understand, or I can't talk to dad like I need to, because he ain't gonna understand. I can't talk to mom, she ain't gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get to a point where they can't talk, where they don't want to talk to us no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna always want to be able to be humble enough to at least hear them out before we put our input in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of always interrupting them and stuff, because sometimes it makes them weary around different people and shit. Like, nigga, when somebody's voice raised or something, might remind them
trigger
dad
in
and
the situation.
the mom, I got it, and then it just and that can make that could either trigger the anger, or you could either make a motherfucker just
shut down and turn
shut down a certain type of way, because when they hear that voice or that tone of voice, it makes them cower down a certain type of way, because that's normally mom or dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or it could fuck around and make a motherfucker snap and be like, nigga, you not my mom and dad, and you not finna talk to me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can create a monster like that.
You know what I'm saying? And make a motherfucker snap. Like, nigga, I had to deal with this with my mom and dad.
I ain't taking it from nobody
I'm
else.
taking it from you.
Yeah.
Fuck you up.
Right. I can't fuck them up. But you, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Fuck you up, nigga. You on the menu.
That's real shit. That's real shit. How much time we got? It's 11.
We good. We at 1 hour right now. We at 58 minutes.
All right.
We on good time. Just talk about some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Some food for thought. You know what I'm saying? There's a million different things that we could do with our time.
It's a million things.
We chose, you know what I'm saying, to be insightful and shit, and put a lot of things in perspective and shit. Let's just talk about some
I feel that you're right. Let's talk about it. I feel that what the message at the end of the day is for me is that we need to focus on being able to build a better influence versus going with the influence.
Yes, I agree.
Because a lot of this influence is not our plan.
Right.
You dig? It's not our plan. So therefore, it's not necessarily coming from within of what you really want to express.
Right.
It's a market. You got to please the market. You dig?
Yes.
So
situational, like I was talking about poverty create.
Right. Exactly. So it's situational as well. So with that, you know what I'm saying? We have to learn how to build influence. Build influence.
Yes, sir.
Versus going with influence. You dig?
Yes, sir.
Once we learn that by forming unity, which means we care about one another.
Yes.
Start to see each other as a brother instead of two distant strangers. That's what Pac was talking about. I'm just saying, rest in peace to one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? Once we get to that, you'll start seeing us being able to recycle the dollar, because I'd rather spend money with you than go and give it to somebody that's an off-brand that I wouldn't even fucking, you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather go, if you got tomatoes in your backyard, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, jalapenos, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, and you also know how to make noodles out of pasta dough. You create these things, then you got some milk, you also, you know, got some cheese.
Yes.
You dig? I'd rather come to your house and buy the groceries, if that's what we able to do, versus going to the damn grocery store.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'd rather see
black supermarket. Guess what? Guess where I'm going? Guess where I'm spending my money?
You going to the black man house?
I'm going to the black supermarket.
That's it.
Because guess what? That money's coming back into the black community.
And that's the thing about it.
I don't have to worry about the guy sitting on the top of the mountain.
I don't care.
With all the money.
I don't have to worry about it.
And then all the money is going into these foundations and these charities.
They don't even give a
Ain't
flying shit about nowhere near my neighborhood.
Community.
Not in my neighborhood.
But they're getting extracting all this money out of our community.
Right.
Meanwhile,
allowing
the community to struggle.
Exactly.
Coming and extracting all this money out of this community.
Right.
And go sit on top of your hill.
Like nothing going on.
And swim in your pool. Backstroking your pool while motherfuckers can't even pay their motherfucking rent.
Not even their water bill.
Did you just see, there's a statistic right now. They said there was over 30,000 people that are getting evicted.
Yes.
For August with evictions.
Yeah.
Do you understand that the rent has gone so high?
Niggas can't afford it.
Niggas can't afford it.
You got to be
You
in the
can't
mid-20s.
afford it, still pay your utilities.
If you got a note, pay that. Insurance.
Did they forget we still gotta eat?
But we are weakened at where what? Vulnerable and weak in them areas.
Still gotta eat.
Because we ain't
If
got
you got
no
a car,
sources.
you need gas.
Somebody better go buy some chickens and put them in their backyard.
And all this shit is going up at the same motherfucking time.
But that's what I'm saying.
And
People
it's
don't-
creating a lot of pressure.
It is. And that's where crime comes in.
Poverty creates crime.
But see, but that's what I'm saying. If we can learn to behave the opposite, because we know it's their cycle that they have created for us to be within. Because what happens when we get locked up? They get a check.
Yep. Because
You dig? They get a bag every time a nigga go to jail. If you in that motherfucker for a year, you're getting a bag.
Oh, you getting money. They getting money the first day you show up.
Oh yeah, quickly, $500 a day on your ass,
Getting
nigga.
that money.
Stacked up.
Getting this money.
Oh man, eating.
Let's get this
Let's
money.
get this next nigga. Where the next nigga at? Shit. Like
They
the
gonna
next
get
nigga.
this money, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a hustle.
But that's what I'm saying. And this is where we have to understand to react the opposite. Because once we learn to react the opposite of what your opponent is, think he studied of you,
Yeah.
you're going to defeat him automatically. Because he's not going to know how to fucking move. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they know what to do when we start acting like something bigger than what they want us to be, they want to shoot us down. So now you know what their next plan is in life. Not talking, hey, don't think this is some weird conspiracy shit. I ain't on that. I'm talking about life. Because it's been this way for centuries.
You know
decades.
what's gonna change this
It has
shit?
not stopped.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna change this shit. We have to get into the political warfare.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
We have to create. I have already created it. I have created our own party that we could ride under.
Right.
And it's not a black party. It's not a white party. This is the American motherfucking way. This the party that I have created is called We the People Party. This is the American way. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Things like rent and all this shit. This shit can be fixed.
Yeah.
Look at these are the politicians that are in office. These are the people who have that have the power.
Who in the fuck invented rent? I just really want to fucking know that. I want to whoop his ass, first off. Number two, I really want to know who in the entire flying fuck invented rent. And how and why. What was the purpose of you telling me now I have to pay you to stay in my hut that I built? Like, what?
Well, if they built it and you live in it, then they rent it.
But if I built my shit.
If you build your shit, then all you have to pay is property tax.
But listen, in the beginning, where the fuck did that come from? Listen, you dig what I'm saying? Like, where in the fuck did that come from? Where they
supposed to be
said,
an uncle named Sam out here.
man, look,
he got to get paid. He says.
for what, nigga? Where did you come
Uncle
from?
Sam needs to get paid.
For what? I don't understand why.
It's the I don't know. It's just the federal shit.
It's the influence that we just
It's
go
the government.
with.
They gotta get paid.
Bro, they gotta get theirs. It's not a damn thing in this
gotta
country
get mine,
that they don't
and
get
they
their
gotta
tax
get
off.
yours. So, you
That's
know what I'm
it.
saying? Everybody gotta get their
It's like
motherfucking
this,
money.
it's like
It's
that,
just
and like this, and that.
we got so many different ways that we could get our money without,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Having to worry about all that.
You know what I'm saying? Without having to put ourselves out there like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad that the politicians are taking advantage of situations, and now they're trying to create a gap so far between rich and poor that they're destroying the middle class. And all these when they did these little raises with minimum wages, they didn't make the raises enough or sufficient enough
Yeah.
to raise the rent and raise the food and make all these raises right now.
Right.
All these motherfucking politicians need to get fired.
Period.
And they're not protecting the people. They're not there for the American people. And that's why I said we need to get black people into political warfare because this is how we gotta fight them. We gotta get people in leadership, great outstanding individuals in office, and we have to take these seats, and then we gotta implement law that will protect us from stuff like this when these motherfuckers want to just decide they want to try to raise the bill up. Because that shouldn't have been allowed, especially in a quote-unquote crisis. This is during COVID. Everybody rent went up during COVID. You know what I'm saying? That's unheard of.
That was the most disrespectful shit that they could ever have done to America. Why in the fuck would you raise our rent while niggas is sick, can't go to work, hoping we get the assistance?
No jobs
like,
shit.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
And then, you know, some of us was just like, fuck it, we not gonna pay the rent.
Yeah. So then all these people that didn't pay the rent, even though the government paid the landlord the money,
Put
they
them out
still
on their
took
ass.
them to court for
Put
the
them out
money
on their ass.
that they didn't receive
And made
from
it
them.
10 times harder to get them a place
So
after the fact.
what was the point of getting the money, giving them the money?
There was no point in them giving them the money, bro. Cause like I said, I knew when the PPP loans and all that shit, with the little incentives, the little stimuluses and all of that. I said, bro, I'm happy I ain't get shit, and I'm not complaining. I'm not hating. I'm proud of everybody.
Man,
but the way I look at it like
I
this,
was glad that everybody was getting their money.
yeah, I was
one way
very
or
happy.
another.
I'm seeing niggas in foreigns that I've never thought was seeing
I wasn't able
foreigns
to get
before.
some of the good money
Yeah.
that was out there flowing, but I seen my niggas. I was looking out the window like, yes. Get some of that money.
But the thing now, this is the thing. I really was happy that it didn't come from me because I was like, shit. Well, I don't have to worry about my taxes. I'm straight, nigga. They ain't gonna be able to hit me like this. You dig what I'm saying? My name ain't in the system for nothing. I don't have to worry about it. Only shit that I gotta worry about is any type of bullshit from child support. You know what I'm saying? Old court case, maybe make sure I paid all my restitution. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But other than that, I feel that this is where people didn't pay attention to. The government don't never give you shit and don't get shit out of you.
Oh, man.
I ain't never heard of that. Nigga, look at slavery.
I heard that they came back for people.
Nigga came and scooped niggas the fuck up.
I didn't see no sweep.
Nah, it wasn't no sweep. It was a silent situation for a couple of people.
Came in niggas'
But
house
those
at
are
2
for
o'clock
niggas,
in the morning or something.
but those are for niggas that hit for $6 million off the fucking government. Like, bro, there's no way you just walking around.
There's a lot of
like
niggas that was winning.
Oh yeah, they was
Niggas
up.
in the penitentiary was getting PPP loans.
Bro, it was ridiculous.
My niggas went up.
Niggas happy.
Niggas
But didn't
went
nobody
up.
buy no franchises? Didn't
know,
nobody buy no motherfucking
They didn't do the right thing with the money.
dealerships?
They didn't. They got
Nigga,
geared
you
up.
If I would have got
My
6
niggas got
mil
geared
off,
up.
niggas went and got some blingage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fresh in a motherfucker.
Niggas got lit.
Got the whips right and shit.
You know? But other than that, though,
Got the kids shit.
this is where people got to look at it. People have to really look at the situation.
You gotta spend that money better, man. I didn't even get the money, man. I was, oh man, if they would have gave me that money, God no.
You know what I'm
God
saying?
no, I was gonna spend that money right.
Spend that motherfucking shit.
If they would have gave me that money, man.
Nigga would have been lit.
I was winning with honeys. They can't give me them rights on rags, man. Come on, man. We gotta do the championship.
But see, the thing is that now what we gotta look at is that what the scheme is now. Is that what people? Because the government, like I said, bro, the government is not they're not giving you shit unless they get some bullshit out of you.
Can't depend on them, man.
And that's what it is. We cannot depend
on them.
on anything that they talking about. We gonna give
But
you
we can
it's
use
always gonna
their
be some shit
system
against them,
and we can motherfucking win in this motherfucking
If we
political.
all just
motherfucking
unify
warfare
and come
that I'm
together.
talking about. Because we could get in them seats.
Exactly.
We start filling them seats. We get us a presidential elect. We get us some senators. We get us some motherfucking some judges, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We got some outstanding people in this community. We got outstanding people all across the country.
We're not unifying with them. We need to unify with them.
That's who we need to just look in. We need to find. We got to find the people, the leaders that we are going to create to be representation for us, to be out there speaking for us and our agenda, and we put them in office with signatures, because that's all it takes to get on the ballot. We need signatures. That's when you see them people at the store. You see them up there. They trying to get signatures. That's how the shit get on the ballot. So we got to get everybody to see. We need to get signatures from everybody and start getting the right names on the ballot. And so we don't know. So we don't get to the ballot and it's time to vote. And we looking at the ballot. We don't know who the fuck none of these motherfuckers is. Who's this? Who's this?
Right.
Who's this?
We got to start looking into.
We don't know who the fuck these.
We got to start
is.
looking into black lawyers. We got to start looking into black people in real estate. We got to start looking in, because you got to understand, life isn't like we said in the beginning. Life is not about cutting corners. Life is about understanding.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? You get you a black real estate motherfucker, and he know that your credit is right where it
the
need
hard
to be.
way.
He might put you the right way.
I found out the hard way when I was young that life is not about cutting corners.
It's not.
They will throw your ass in jail, nigga. Quickly. Trying to cut the corner too quick.
Man, slow down.
My first case, nigga, that I had, man, I was blessed to beat it. Armed robbery. You know what I'm saying? 19 years old.
Damn.
Made a dumbass mistake. But God saved me, nigga.
Oh, man, of course.
Made a dumbass mistake. Trying to cut corners.
Yeah.
And really just being down. And not telling the motherfucker no.
Worried about somebody else.
Just being down. And that was stupid. But God would bless me to be able to tell the story.
Yeah.
Or I'd be been locked up for 20 motherfucking some years or so. Because of one bad dumbass decision.
That's all it takes.
You know how many young brothers make bad decisions every day?
Every day. And see, the people have to understand this also. Every decision you make puts us further away from where we're supposed to be. You have to focus on unity and getting to where we're supposed to be. We, as Nevada said, it's we that we have to focus on. We, the people. We ain't always sitting here talking about just black, just white, just metal. We ain't them type of people. Right. We is going to focus on where the problem is.
Yeah, we got to work on us.
We got to work on us in order to be able to fuck with you.
Definitely got to work on us.
Don't get it twisted.
We definitely got to work on us.
This is gems for us to be able to
get to
exactly
the root of the problem.
Exactly.
That's when we can get to the growth.
The growth from the root.
Yeah.
You dig? So
that's to the growth.
So that's what I want people to also understand about this. This is not just. This is why
that a lot of us are awakening.
Well, I don't want anybody to feel that we are racially motivated.
Yeah. No, we're not racially
motivated. And put into that, oh, they're just talking blackness. No, we talking people. We talking we. But as us right now, as African American people, or in our community, the hood, the bougie called the ghetto, the things of that nature. That's what we're speaking on, because until y'all don't accept us, because we have to work on us. And that's respectful. But it's also other things that you put on us that you're not willing to accept and take accountability for either.
Once we fix ourselves, once we get ourselves in order, then we can tackle a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that comes with the awakening. There's so many brothers and sisters awakening. There's so much knowledge that's out there being given to us and shit, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of brothers and sisters are awakening and shit, and it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
It is a very beautiful.
We just got to keep on spreading the message so that we can keep on waking people up.
And that's okay. Every time we talk about every week, every Friday, 9:30, we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We gonna talk about it.
Right.
Hey, but look, real talk. I appreciate you, LG. Real shit, man.
You too.
And you know, everybody that tapped in with us, man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying? Hanging in there, getting into the discussion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nevada who dropped a lot of comments, you know, and stuck in the conversation, and chimed in with us, man. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all share this. Hey, make sure you share this. Hey, share this shit. So listen, make sure y'all share this, man. Hey, we getting ready to go ahead and get out of here right now. We finna go ahead and close out with yours truly, of course. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and kick them off with something. You surprised me, OG. You know what I'm saying? Something smooth. You know what I mean? Something real general like. Tell them to move.
For sure.
Tell them to move. You know what I'm saying? The general's here. But yes, absolutely. Hey, everybody stay blessed, stay positive, stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And focus.
Focus, y'all.
Y'all stay groovy, man. Smoove G, the general. We just talked about it. That's it. Huh.
Yeah, nigga, where you from? Side where you watch your mouth, nigga. Nigga, where you from? Yeah, nigga, where you from? I'm from the south, nigga. Nigga, where you from? Yeah, nigga, where you from? Side where you watch your mouth, nigga. Nigga, where you from? Yeah, nigga, where you from? I'm from the
I've been hustling all day, just so I could be fly by night. Fly by night. I've been hustling all day.
Soon as I step in the building, bitches all on me, but they want one thing, yeah. Combo ain't a heavy bag, don't approach me, combo empty, yeah. Pockets all on lumpy, rolling like peanut butter, thick and chunky, yeah. Nigga don't try me, baby girl too loud, gotta have a class stand by me. Go get the money, go get the money, boy, use a hoe for the money, hoe for the money. Pitch at the stove for the money, stove for the money. I'm the type to break a brick down in ounces. You the type to sniff all the fucking ounces. I'm the type to stack my money up. You the type to trick your money out. I'm the type to fucking put her out. You the type to love and cuddle up. She know I'm all about the bag. That's why she fucking with the boss, bitch. Move, 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 move. The general is here. Move, 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 move. The general is here. Move, 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 move. The general is here. Move, 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 move. I'm on top of my game like the sun's popping. Everybody wanna sign me, but I ain't hopping. Move fast like a train, but I ain't stopping. With a brand new whip, just got topping. With a bad little bitch, just getting topless. With a wet little pool and I hop in it. Everybody wants smooth, that's the long list. Keys to the city on the light slip. Everybody trapping, they ain't trapping. Everybody snapping, they ain't snapping. Everybody popping, they ain't popping. Everybody shopping, they ain't shopping. Everybody dropping, they ain't dropping. Come around when they get popping. Keep a cannon on my hip, just in case I have to drop them. Bitch, move, move. Move, 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 move. The general is here.